Welcome back, everyone, to Global War 1914, Operation Albatross. This is the summer of 1916 for Austro-Hungary. And for our purchases, we are going to upgrade a militia in Bulgaria to an infantry for $2. For $5, we're going to buy an artillery, and then 12 rounded out and purchase 4 infantry. For combat moves, we're going to take our forces that are in Serbia and attack Montenegro. They've got France that is, has a lone mountain infantry there. We're also going to do attrition attacks from Austria into northern Italy. And then we're going to try and relieve some pressure on the Germans. They're kind of feeling the pain right now here in the Eastern Front. And we're going to launch an attack from Galicia into Congress of Poland. I don't want to take Congress of Poland. I just want to do as much damage as I possibly can, because we have to be careful. If we take Congress of Poland and leave too few units behind in Galicia, the Russians have quite, the number of forces here that they can just go straight into Galicia and take it from us on our backside. So, that's 3 artillery, and that's 10 infantry right there. That's 16 infantry. So we definitely don't want to leave ourselves vulnerable behind us. So I think we might just do 1 round of combat, and then depending on how it goes, we'll decide on if we want to extend it any further than that. First we would have to, of course, eliminate their trench line, but a lot's going to hinge on that. So let's go for that. And then we have a seaplane here, and he is going to go, well, can we go on map? He's got an escort. He's got an escort there. Maybe we won't do that. I think instead we're going to go on map and try to sink one of these Italian coastal subs. I think we'll do that instead. Okay, let's roll for the seaplane first. Need a 3 or less here. Well, actually, I need to do technology. Well, let's roll for the seaplane first, and then we'll circle back and do technology. All right, that's a miss. For technology, I'm going to go for poison gas. Try to get to stage 2. And we need a 6 or higher. Nice, we got a 6. All right, so we get chlorine gas. That's not going to change my purchases at all. I think I'm going to stick with what I have. Let's do the battle for Montenegro. We have 4 infantry and 2 artillery. So the 2 artillery is going to be the 3 because we are attacking in the mountains. And, oh, nice. We eliminate them straight away. All right. Perfect. Okay, so we take Montenegro. It's not worth anything, but at least drives the French out of the Balkans. Next, let's do our attrition attacks from Austria into northern Italy. And we have 2 here, so we need a couple of 1s. And we don't get anything. Okay. Now let's do the battle for Congress of Poland. And I would be surprised if we are able to take them out in 1 round. So I'm going to attack with everything. There's no terrain penalty. see. We have an elite at a 3. 3 artillery at a 4. We're going to have 3 cavalry that are boosted by the artillery at a 4. And then we have 9 infantry at a 2. All right, then he's got a trench line. He does not have defense in depth, so we remove the trench as long as we kill at least 1 infantry. But he's got 3 artillery at a 4 and 6 infantry at a 6 starting out. Okay, our grenadier, our elite unit, I believe removes 1 of the first strikes from his artillery. I'm going to double check that. Yes. Okay. So he will only have 2 artillery first strikes. We're going to have 3. So all at a 4. And we each get a hit. All right. So he is going to lose an artillery. And I will lose an infantry. All right, so we have 7 infantry at a 2. One hit. That one's cocked, but it doesn't really matter. It's not. It wouldn't be a hit regardless. All right, so 1 hit. We have a grenadier at a 3. That's a miss. And then we have 3 cavalry at a 4. And that's a hit. Okay, so 2 hits total. And if he elects to take the 2 artillery as casualties, then he'll get to maintain the trench line, which I think that's probably what he's going to do. And he has 1 artillery that still gets to fire because he didn't have first strike with it, so he's at a 4. Oh, that's a hit. And then he's got 6 infantry at a 6. And that's 4 hits. All right. Ouch. All right, so he will elect to remove both artillery and maintain the trench line in Congress of Poland. And for our casualties, we have to account for 5 casualties. We do have defense in depth. We're going to lose let me think about this. We're going to lose 1 cavalry, 1 artillery, and 3 infantry. So that will put us down to 4 infantry. Okay. I think that's all the rolling for combat that we have. Let's come back to the board here. Okay. Well, we managed to knock his artillery out, so it's not a total disaster. But we did take some heavy losses. Let's do some non-combat moves now. And we're going to take an infantry from Vienna, and he's going to rail up to Galicia. We're also going to bring an infantry from East Hungary up to Galicia, infantry from West Hungary up to Galicia. One infantry from Bosnia will go into Serbia. All right. So that will now give us an extra 3 infantry in Galicia. So basically we replenish what we lost. And we're back up to 7 infantry. Okay. All right, let's place some units. One artillery goes into Bohemia. We upgrade this militia to an infantry in Bulgaria. Then we got 4 infantry to place down. One's going to go into West Hungary. One is going to go into Bohemia. One is going to go into Bosnia. And then the last one's going to go into East Hungary. Or should I just place that one in Galicia? I think I'll just place it in Galicia. Yeah, I'm going to place it in Galicia. So that will give us 8 infantry in Galicia. All right. Now we get to roll for our wartime economy bonus. Our base income is 14, and we will add 7 to that. All right, so that will be 21. All right, so we spent everything we had in the bank, and we will collect $21, and we will have 21 for next turn. And that will be it for Austria-Hungary. Next up will be France. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take it easy. Bye for now.